Welcome to Transforming Hospitality. I'm John Fingleton, and today I'm curious, which is more important for the long-term success of your business? Developing your property or training your people? It's an interesting thought process when you think about the big picture of what this industry is trying to achieve. And ultimately it's to exceed a guest's expectations. And if we can do that, we all know we're going to make money. We all know we're going to have more guests coming into our business. It amazes me to see properties being bought up by new owners, 6 and 7 million euro refurbs being done to properties, amazing new bars and restaurants being put into properties, but yet not even the basics of an induction, a training plan, a HOD with a set of procedures as to how to operate as a bartender or waiter or a commis chef. I still can't wrap my head around how long are we going to stay investing into refurbishing our properties and building bigger, better hotels and adding more bedrooms on and creating fancier restaurants and bars, but forgetting to train the people who are working in them, forgetting to invest into our biggest asset as an industry is the people who work with us and for us, who are supposed to deliver for our guests. When the cookie crumbles, a steak is a steak. A pint of Guinness is a pint of Guinness. Sure, some are better and worse than others. Sure, some are a better quality than others. Sure, some are cooked or presented or poured or served better or worse than others. But the majority of it all comes from a passion. And if I have a passion for what I do within the industry, and if somebody's there willing to train me and teach me the skills I need to, and constantly keep me engaged as to what it is I'm learning and doing, and constantly take me to the next level, well, my customers are going to notice it. And for me, one of the prime examples is back to my early career, back to progressing from being a guy collecting glasses on the floor to being allowed to pull my first pint of Guinness. And the education from the bar, senior bartender at the moment, not even the bar manager, of this is how you take the glass, this is how you hold the glass, this is how you tilt the glass, this is where you pour the Guinness to, then you let it settle, then you push the back the handle, then you top it up, now you let it settle, now you serve it. And if you ever don't follow all of those steps, you won't serve a good pint of Guinness. At the time, a little bit over the top, a little bit of overkill, yeah, sure, like it really makes that much of a difference. Well, fast forward the clock 20 years, and for somebody who now is a passionate Guinness drinker, it makes a huge difference. It makes a difference to where I will only drink Guinness in certain places and I won't touch it in other places. No different than coffee. I'm a coffee fan. Some people would say a coffee snob. For me, it's a passion. I enjoy coffee. And if I come to your hotel or to your bar or to your restaurant and you serve a good quality cup of coffee, I don't care what the price point is. I'm willing to pay for it. And I will drink 5 or 6 cups of coffee in the day during meetings. No problem in the world. I don't care if they're €3 or €4 a cup of coffee. I'll spend more money drinking coffee in your establishment than I probably will drinking beer in a day that I'm there for work. But yet, if the person who's working in your property or working for you doesn't have a passion for creating good quality coffee, I don't care how good your machine looks. I don't care how expensive your bean is. I will drink 1 cup of coffee and I will drink water for the rest of my day. And you can have your €2.50 sale, or you can maybe have €20 of a sale. But the only way you're going to get me to buy the 4 or 5 cups of coffee is by having passion instilled in the person who's making my coffee. And the only way they can have passion in it is by being trained into the difference between good coffee and bad coffee and understanding it. In one of my roles, we launched a new coffee service into a property in Dublin. We had quite a mixed range of people, everything from mid-50-year-olds down to 18-year-olds. The majority of people didn't drink coffee, weren't coffee fans. Some of them would have a cappuccino, but maybe with 3 or 4 sugars in it. We brought out some experts within the industry, within the coffee industry, to train our team how to make coffee, how to pour coffee, what coffee was all about. And the very first explanation or example they got was how to make a cappuccino. And everyone went for their sugar. And Jackie, the trainer at the time, who you can genuinely tell has just got pure passion for coffee, said, pause, don't put the sugar in for the moment, taste your coffee now that I've made it properly and get the sweetness that's going to come out of the milk, because the milk hasn't been overheated, hasn't been burnt, it has been frothed to perfection, and you will actually find that your cappuccino needs no sugar. So one after another, maybe one diehard still insisted on his sugar, but the majority of people all agreed, wow, it doesn't need sugar. You can make a proper cappuccino and I don't need to put 3 sugars into it. Now, all of a sudden, we take them to tasting a proper espresso, tasting a proper Americano. And all of a sudden, you've transferred people who, not all, but the majority, have a passion for making good quality coffee. And are now excited to explain to their customers, oh, Dave, you don't need to put sugar into your cappuccino anymore. There's the sweetness out of the milk when you do it. And now Dave is impressed that I don't need to put sugar in my cappuccino anymore. And all of a sudden, you have a bit of excitement within your business about selling coffee. And coffee is probably one of the most underutilized offerings within the hospitality industry at the moment that could be one of your biggest profit margins. We ran a project down in Galway, on a hotel down in Galway we were working with. We installed a new coffee offering into the business and tea offering into it and simple pastries and croissants, with a prediction of doing an extra €250,000 a year in profit from coffee. The same staff were there, the same hours were being worked, the same property was there, the same lighting, heating. We didn't add any more expenses to the business. We just served a better quality cup of coffee that people bought more of and drank more of and came more often for. So now instead of having an empty bar or restaurant or lobby during the daytime, we had a busy bar, restaurant and lobby with people looking to buy coffee and spend money. Has to be good for everybody. And we had a team who were more engaged, who were more excited about serving a product because they found their passion. Time and time again, as we go through all of these different vlogs, blogs, these videos, these chats, it's going to always come back to a couple of simple fundamental basics. If you are not passionate about what you do in life, then you should go and find out what makes you passionate and do that instead. But if you are passionate about being in the hospitality industry and you're passionate about delivering for people and you're passionate about seeing them walk out the door after having a great experience, then this is a fantastic industry to work in. And this is an industry that can take you all over the world. You can go anywhere in the world you want to work in and they will always be looking for passionate hospitality people.